Yep.
Yes.
We're good to
We're
go?
Good to go.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. And I hope everybody had a great holiday season. Happy New Year. And 2021 is going to be much better. So with that, I'd like to bring this meeting to order. And Mayor Chelik, if you'd like to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Sure will. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Pappas, if you'd like to do roll call, please.
Yes. Commissioner Dominic, I believe she has an excused absence. Commissioner Shermack,
Here.
Mrs. Gatto. I think you're on mute, Marion. Mrs. Sacco,
Present.
Mrs. Sheridan. I didn't hear from Mrs. Sheridan. Mr. Chelik
Here,
and Mr. Dickey. I haven't heard from Henry either. Okay.
All right. Okay. Number 3 on the agenda, election of officers. So I'd like to open up the floor to nominations of the officers.
I would like to nominate Commissioner Shermack as our vice chairman. Do I have a second?
second,
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
aye,
Question? Okay, that goes. Thank you. I'd like to, for treasurer, I'd like to nominate Brenda Sacco. Somebody like to second that?
second,
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
aye,
Question? No? Okay. Brenda's our treasurer. I think that was it for that. Opportunity for public.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, one more?
Yeah,
Uh,
Secretary.
Oh, secretary, sorry.
Yes. I would like to nominate Marion Gatto to continue in the role as secretary. Do I have a second?
I'll second that. And everybody approve? Everybody?
aye,
Aye.
Any question? No? Okay.
Commissioner, since the offices were uncontested, the secretary can cast a vote for the entire slate. It's just the last step, so
Okay.
our secretary wants to cast
Okay.
a vote for the unopposed slate, then that'll be the, that'll make it official.
Okay.
I say we go forward with the unopposed slate for the officers for the year 2021.
Okay. Well, I will second that.
That's all. She just voted. That's it. Nobody has to second it.
Okay.
We already did that.
All right. So we
And
got that. That's all good.
So Commissioner Dominic, she just remains as chairman due to
She
the
would-
resolution
For the
passed. last-
commissioners, yeah.
Okay.
I saw that in the paper.
Okay.
So
Just wanted to be
we're
sure we didn't
good.
have to do anything. Okay.
Okay. So our officers are good. We're good to go. So on the agenda, number 4 is opportunity for the public to address the board on the agenda items.
Yeah, Commissioner, the public had until 9 o'clock this morning to submit any questions or any comments to the board, and I did not receive anything.
Okay. All right. Number 5 is approval of the minutes from our meeting on the 9th. We'll make a motion to approve those.
I'll
I
make-
move we approve the minutes of December 9, 2020.
Okay. Second.
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye,
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, approved. Minutes are approved. Number 6, presentation of vouchers for examination and approval.
Okay, so this is for the period from December 10th through January 13th. We had 2 vouchers, one for legal services from 10/15 to 11/15, 2020, and one check for the recorder of deeds to record one repository property.
We have a motion to.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, that passes. Number 7, discussion items. A, the land bank general update.
Okay, the numbers have changed a little bit since the last meeting. We now have conveyed 139 properties in the city of Scranton, and after today's meeting, we will be there will be additional 12 properties pending acquisitions and or disposition, and we still have 65 properties currently available in the inventory. But just so the public really knows that any property on the repository list that's in any of our participating municipalities are available for sale through the land bank. So if anybody have any questions, they can contact me at our office. In the city of Scranton, the city of Carbondale, we've conveyed 3 properties. And after today's meeting, there'll be 6 properties pending acquisition and or disposition. In other words, they're in the pipeline to be acquired and sold. And that's it for right now for the update.
Okay.
Question,
Sure.
what happened to that 433, 435 Taylor Street property?
Well, the board last week we really didn't table it. When I looked over the video, it wasn't really tabled. There was no action taken at all, so we took that off right out of the resolution until we hear more from it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else on general update? If not, we'll go to the new interest. Letter B.
New interest. In fact, just a couple of minutes ago, I have got the resolution from the Forest City School District. Vanling is already a member, so they have a few delinquent properties up there. So now Vanling and Forest City are now aboard. I forwarded information to the Old Forge School District, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to act on it at their next board meeting. I believe sometime next week. The borough is already on board, so once we get the school district, we can move ahead and work with the officials in Old Forge to get some of their delinquent properties back on the tax rolls. Again, they joined Scranton, Carbondale, Dunmore, Lakeland, Mid-Valley, Valley View, and North Pocono. As far as municipalities, Thornhurst is now aboard. I'm still waiting to hear back from Clifton. And Scott Township, myself and Brenda and Commissioner Dominic are going up to Scott Township on Tuesday night just to, pitch the land bank and just tell them what the benefits of being part of the land bank is. So that's Tuesday night next week. Right now, the participating municipalities are Scranton, Carbondale, Feld Township, Mayfield, Dunmore, Blakely, Archibald, Covington, Vanling, and hopefully Old Forge in the near future.
Okay.
And that's it for that.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next is the Blight Task Force update.
Yes.
All right,
You wanna
I'll,
take that from here?
Yeah, I'll take that, Ralph, and I'm gonna pass it right on to Todd Poosley from our team, who is taking the lead on that at this point. Thanks, Todd.
Thanks, Jesse. Since we passed our comprehensive blight plan a couple of years ago, each year we've put together an annual action plan with the goals, the objectives that we have for that year, to try to accomplish some of the strategies that were in the initial plan. So we're working on putting together that plan for 2021 now. One of the focuses this year is going to be on doing what we can to help the land bank be a little more proactive in marketing properties. So obviously we make the list of land bank properties and county repository properties available to the public to purchase or submit bids on. But we think there are some opportunities with some properties that may be in the repository or properties that the land bank owns that we can be a little more proactive in trying to get it into the hands of people who are going to redevelop and put those back into productive use. So we're looking at some ways that we can help do that. At the same time, we continue to work pretty closely with the city of Scranton on a number of blight initiatives. That includes prioritizing demolitions, which has been pretty successful and is one of the new focuses of the mayor and her administration. And finally, we're working with the land bank to put together a proposal for a vacant lot management program. One thing that's been a challenge for the land bank, for the city of Scranton over the past few years is just managing, inventorying, and maintaining a lot of the vacant lots, especially in the city of Scranton. So we're looking at some ways that our organization, NeighborWorks, might be able to help the land bank in identifying those properties, working with Ralph and the land bank to figure out what we can do to clean up some of those vacant lots and keep them maintained until we're able to get them in the hands of somebody else that's going to do some good work with them. So those are the few things that we're up to. Any questions from anyone?
This time, we do appreciate all the help we can get from NeighborWorks.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
All right. Is there anything on bid openings?
No, we don't have any. We only received applications for one for each property, so we have no bid openings today.
Okay. All right then. Next one, the advisory committee and general property discussion. What do we have there?
Okay. If everyone wants to just take a look at the sheet here, showing the properties that the board is going to act on today. First two properties are up in Carbondale. One on Brook Street, and the other one is at 2527 Oak. And these are both categorized as side lots. So, and adjoining property owners want to purchase them. So we had some discussion. Our advisory committee meeting met on Monday of this week. And Jess, I'll just go through the other one too. And, you know, you can, the other, really, these are 5 properties on, if you want to, on Swetland Street. There, we have one person interested in, Mike Tighe, interested in these properties. He owns property right off Briggs Street. These properties are landlocked, and in the future, he's hopefully going to do some development up there. But for right now, he's just going to clean them up. So there's 5 properties that'll be taken off the repository list and placed back on the tax rolls. Anybody have any questions on any of those?
I do not. Anybody else?
And
Yes,
the advisory board recommended that all these transactions go through. Just to let you, the Swetland Street properties, I think, are up on the West Mountain. They're basically wild territory. I don't think there's any actual street up there. Is there, Ralph?
No, Swetland Street is not opened yet, but who knows what can happen in the future, you know?
Okay.
You never know. Okay, that's it for the discussions.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll move on to number 8, new business. So we have some resolutions. Resolution number 21-001.
Okay, this is a resolution approving the acquisition of property from the Lackawanna County Tax Claim Bureau Repository of Unsold Property. Now, these would be the 5 properties that we just went over. What we will do is request the Tax Claim Bureau to transfer those properties into the land bank.
Okay. Do I have a motion on that?
Motion.
Motion.
Okay.
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Resolution 001 is passed. Number 2, resolution number 21-002.
Okay, this resolution would be authorizing the conveyance of certain land bank property under the side lot program. All those properties that we talked about will be classified as side lots. And one property in Brook Street would be sold to Michael and Mary Louise O'Hara, 2527 Oak Avenue in Carbondale. Dan Kosmeyer, doing business at Internet 2001 LLC. And then there's the 5 properties up off Sweatman Street that will be sold to Mike Tighe once the land bank has control of these properties.
Okay. Would someone like to make a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Second,
All in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, 002 is approved.
Let's see.
Okay, Mr. Pappas, anything from the public to address the board?
No, again, they've had so 9 o'clock this morning to send anything in, and I did not receive anything.
Okay, anybody else have anything before we adjourn?
I see Mrs. Sheridan is aboard, and I believe this is your first meeting as a member, right, Mary Jo?
Yep, thank you for having, for the next, at least for the next month or two, until we get a constituent services person here in Treasury. I'll unfortunately be a little bit in and out because I'm helping the front desk area. So apologies for that. And hopefully, by the spring, we'll be fully staffed and ready to go, and I can attend these meetings, more completely and with more focus.
Thank you, we appreciate that. All right, well, I guess that's it for today. Our next scheduled meeting is Wednesday, February 10th at 11 a.m. So I look for a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I'm sure not. So thank you, everyone. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Care, everyone.